The Wrestling Weekly Roundup. Hello, wrestling enthusiasts around the globe. This week has been exceptionally thrilling in the dynamic world of professional wrestling, filled with unexpected turns, exhilarating matches, and groundbreaking announcements. We've witnessed incredible moments that have set the wrestling community abuzz, spanning across various promotions such as WWE, AEW, and TNA. Without further ado, let's plunge into the captivating highlights and significant occurrences from these top wrestling organizations, dissecting each pivotal moment and what it means for the future landscape of professional wrestling. WWE News exciting update for followers of Asuka. Following a momentary concern, Asuka has received medical clearance and made her comeback to the WWE ring at last night's house show in Springfield. In other news, this week's edition of WWE Raw did see a slight decrease in viewership numbers. According to WrestleNomics, the 3/18/24 episode of WWE Raw dipped slightly in viewership, averaging 1.687 million viewers on Monday. This was 5% lower compared to the previous week. Despite this decrease, WWE Raw remained the #1 show on cable in the 18 to 49 demo. The February 26, 24 episode of WWE Raw also drew the lowest viewership since January, averaging 1.649 million viewers. The 5% decrease in viewership was also reflected in the 18 to 49 demo, with a 0.54 rating, which was 5% lower compared to the previous week. The attendance figures for this week's WWE events are out. WWE Raw at the PNC Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina, sold 12,682 tickets, and WWE SmackDown at the Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, sold 11,068 tickets. AEW updates. AEW Dynamite at the Coca-Cola Coliseum in Toronto, Ontario, California, sold 6,505 tickets. John Moxley has been absent from AEW programming due to taking time off from AEW TV after the Revolution pay-per-view. He is set to compete for CMLL next week and will be in Japan shortly after. Moxley, along with other members of the Blackpool Combat Club, are scheduled to appear at CMLL's show in Arena, Mexico next Friday, March 29th. AEW's new partnership with CMLL has led to several of the Mexican promotion's top stars appearing on All Elite television, and the Blackpool Combat Club's appearance in Arena, Mexico is proving to be a major draw for the Mexican audience. After the clash in Mexico, Moxley will head back to Japan for NJPW Sakura Genesis on April 6th. On March 20th, the episode of AEW All Elite Wrestling Dynamite featured an exciting and highly anticipated match between two renowned wrestlers, Christian Cage and Adam Copeland. This match was not just any regular bout, it was for the TNT Championship, a prestigious title within AEW that signifies the holder as one of the top competitors in the organization. Adam Copeland, also known for his ring name Edge in other wrestling promotions, challenged Christian Cage, a seasoned wrestler with a legacy of his own, in a contest that had fans on the edge of their seats. The match took place in Toronto, marking a significant event as both wrestlers have a history of being longtime friends and rivals, which added an extra layer of intensity to the competition. The fight culminated in Adam Copeland defeating Christian Cage to win the TNT Championship. This victory was notable not only for Copeland capturing the title, but also for how it symbolized a pivotal moment in his career, especially since he highlighted the freedom and excitement of wrestling in AEW compared to past experiences. On the March 20th, 2024 episode of AEW Dynamite, Kazuchika Okada challenged Eddie Kingston for the AEW Continental Crown Championship. The match was an I Quit match, which is a high-stakes match where the only way to win is by forcing your opponent to verbally submit. Okada, also known as the Rainmaker, was able to defeat Kingston and win the championship. The match was highly anticipated and featured a slow start, with Okada mocking Kingston instead of attacking him. However, the champion responded and eventually succumbed to Okada's offensive. The match was broadcast on TNT and was covered extensively on wrestling news websites. TNA highlights. TNA Impact Wrestling recorded a series of matches and segments at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. These recordings will be featured on upcoming episodes of TNA Impact's televised programming. There's been a recent miscommunication regarding Killer Kelly's status with TNA Wrestling. We're awaiting more details on this situation. The TNA Impact TV tapings featured several exciting matches, including Jordynne Grace and Josh Alexander versus Alexander Hammerstone and Tasha Steelz. AJ Francis, known as Top Dollar during his time in WWE, has transitioned to TNA, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, and openly discussed this new chapter in his career. His move to TNA was influenced significantly by his relationships with wrestling legends Bully Ray and Tommy Dreamer, who played pivotal roles in his signing with the company. This connection underscores the importance of networking and mentorship in the wrestling industry. Francis made his debut in TNA at the event Hard to Kill 2024, marking a significant milestone in his wrestling journey post-WWE. WWE Rumors, John Laurinaitis has been given a deadline to respond to Janelle Grant's lawsuit. The Rock has been accused of stealing the Final Boss moniker. Drew McIntyre has called out Seth Rollins for being a false leader. Goldberg has publicly discussed his real-life animosity towards Triple H, stemming from an infamous WCW segment. He has admitted to wanting to rip his face off during their time together in WWE, reflecting the intensity of their strained relationship. Ryback has given Ronda Rousey his stamp of approval after her recent anti-WWE remarks. Rousey made headlines with her critical comments about WWE, calling it a shit show and expressing her intentions to never return. AEW Rumors, Bryan Danielson has revealed the significance of the AEW Dynasty main event by stating that his match with Will Ospreay, despite being a highly anticipated dream match, won't be the main event at the inaugural Dynasty pay-per-view. Danielson emphasized that this decision showcases the depth and quality of the card, indicating that the event will be stacked with top-tier matches. Adam Copeland has confirmed the return of Cope Open on March 30th AEW Collision. Tony Khan, a prominent figure in the world of professional wrestling and the president of All Elite Wrestling, AEW, has given high praise to Kazuchika Okada by referring to him as the Ferrari of professional wrestling. This comparison likens Okada to the high standards of performance and luxury associated with the Ferrari brand, highlighting his exceptional skills, athleticism, and the high-caliber entertainment he brings to the sport. Leo Del Vikingo's AEW contractual status has been revealed. TNA Rumors, a former WWE and TNA wrestler, is rumored to make an unexpected comeback. Please note that these are rumors and may not be entirely accurate. Always check with official sources for the most reliable information. That concludes our wrestling news roundup for this week. We've covered all the major happenings and exciting developments from the ring, but the world of professional wrestling never sleeps. Be sure to keep your eyes peeled and stay with us for even more insights, updates, and rumors from the wrestling universe coming your way next week. Whether it's surprise returns, championship drama, or behind-the-scenes gossip, you won't want to miss what we have in store.